man, I'm telling you, if it's not one thing, it's another with this technology. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm looking at all the different levers here trying to make sure everything's working as it should. I guess if it's not, you guys will let me know like you usually do. So I'm not going to worry about it. Change this light a little brighter. There we go. What's up, everyone? It's good to see you. I know I wasn't here last week, but I had some issues. And so now here I am, though. So we're going to roll with some of the slides. We have a mixture. We have the slides that we were going to do last Friday, but I also added some because a lot of really good ones came in this week. So to show, we have more, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 more, not a lot more than we usually do. Hi to everybody who's on the regular team. Hi, girlfriend, lady boss in there. Looking at you guys, what y'all doing? And she's going to be keeping an eye on you, so don't get too buck wild. Let me see. I got to change this lighting. Ooh, that's too bright. Yes, there we go. I know. I miss myself. It's like, I don't know. It's just like it's hard to it's just hard to do this every week and sometimes just things, life happens. Shoot. It just happens. So anyway, let me load up these slides and let us get started because we have a lot to do today and a lot of them have some really man, first of all, let me just before I even get started, let me just say this. I want to commend you ladies because y'all be out there finding some stuff. I'm telling you, me and my cousin, we be looking at the stuff when it comes in the email, and I'm like, no. They somebody, no, they didn't do that. No, they didn't say that. Can you believe this? Who has this kind of time? And we are just like constantly amazed at what you guys find. Now, not all of it, of course, is suitable for this format. Some of it we've transferred over to the Surviving Dating Instagram. So surviving.dating, if you are not a follower over there, we put a lot of what you guys send in, over there if it's not really that, it doesn't really fit the show, but it's still good. Oh, girl, lady boss girl, you talking about somebody dedicated. Look at you. This like the pot calling the kettle black. But yeah, we're constantly amazed. You guys do a wonderful job. And I want you to know, without you, this show would not be happening. You think I'm going to go out there and find 30 slides a week? 30 crazy people? I don't have that kind of time. But I do have the time to put them onto the slides so that we can mock them and make fun of them and talk about them and drag them. That's what we do on this show. So y'all ready for some giggles and some unbelievable snickers? Here we go. Slide number one. Oh, I was speechless when I saw this. This snow girl has some donk. That's what they used to call it in the 90s. I don't know what they call it now. They used to call it junk in the trunk and donk and all this kind of stuff. Oh, you are Lady Boss? Dang. But look at this. She got hoop earrings on and she got a weave and she got some donk. And they calling it Snow Quisha. I thought I was gonna die. I could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. It's like, see, this is why people people should stay indoors, as my grandfather used to say. Stay indoors because you don't belong in public. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. Oh shit! I'm crying. I'm telling you, this the kind of thing. If I saw it on the street, I would probably just fall out on the ground and roll around. Oh, okay. Let's move on because there's more craziness to come. Oops. Okay, here we go. Now we start going into Dust Village. Because Thanksgiving was the most recent holiday that passed, and with a whole bunch of women and some men too that didn't get an invite to their boo thing's house with their family and stuff, and so they was upset. And this meme here commemorates such side chicks who maybe don't understand that that's what they are. Booty calls, FWBs, this kind of thing. He ain't gonna be bringing around your family. He's a family rather. And then they're gonna make it sound like they're doing you a favor, right? Because you dumb and you don't understand the game. But here it is, and he don't having this family event, and he don't want to bring you. But now he sweared with this what I call future talk. Remember, I just talked about this on a video recently. This future talk, with all these promises they be making, and alluding to a future, some wonderful event or something that's going to make you happy or something that's going to be wonderful, to bring you, um, into his life. So here he goes. I swear, I swear. Let me just use the dialect, the dusty dialect. I swear, girl, I swear, I'm gonna bring you next year. My family mad nosy and they ask too many damn questions. Was that good? Was that a good inflection? Cause that's how they say it. Oh my God. And here she was boohooing. Girl, get rid of that dusty fool. I don't remember who sent this, but that shit was funny. These type of dudes that be posting, you so sexy, girl, you sexy babe, love your body. Underneath y'all pics, look at these dust buckets, and every one of them swear they a quote good black man and fine as hell, and could do take care of you and do all this stuff. And I'm not saying they can't, because some of the these look like retired bus drivers and longshoremen and stuff. They probably got a little change, but do you want to wake up and look at that every morning? I don't. I might. I might. Yeah, you never heard me talking to Dusty Dialect Kens MB? Oh, yes, honey. Oh, and these are the kind of dudes that, I don't know, they smell like Old Spice or Brute and cigarettes. That's what they smell like. And I just cannot. If y'all can, not all of them, Ophelia. Some of them got, they retired from the service and they retired from the longshoreman or from the civil service or something. They got a lot of money coming in. I mean, they retired and stuff, and they got 7, 8 grand coming in a month. No, they ain't broke. Some of them, but not all of them. These guys look like the kind that, that was retired from something that, paid them some money. But still, it don't even matter. Because, I mean, so what they making 8 grand, bringing in 8 grand a month, retirement and pensions and stuff. But look what you got. And then he gets Social Security too. You know what I mean? Yes, girl, Old Spice and Brute. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I'm cracking myself up. I don't even care if you guys laugh because I'm laughing. Stale balls and dust, or some of them smell like medication, like Ben Gans stuff. Oh, I don't know. I just can't do old men. I'm sorry. I'm old myself, and you think I want to be bothered? Mm-mm. Okay, now this one came in, and I was reading this, and I'm like, okay, this is this is from the book of Dusty, chapter 7, verse 9. Okay, Psalms whatever of the Dusties. That's what this is. And this is how they all wish. They wish that they could have, I said cigarettes, but they wish that they would have a woman this stupid to be with them. Okay, I don't know if y'all can read this, so I will read it in case you're on your phone or something and can't see it. It says a female that keep going, not keep going back to a nigga that fuck up over and over again don't mean she dumb, comma. She a real bitch. If she can put up with the same nigga's bullshit, continue to try and stick by his side through every up and down, she's the real definition of a rider. Definition. Niggas are young and got a lot of fucking up to do. Only a real bitch gonna choose to put up with it. Y'all want these perfect ass niggas that do not exist. Grow up, in lowercase letters, no capital G there. Nobody want to keep starting over, but we will if we need to. But we will if we need to. Okay. Let us dissect the dust mite. Okay, first of all, you up there talking about you got a lot of fucking up to do. Okay, you acknowledge that you ain't shit. Yet, you want to try to make a woman feel good about being with some ain't shit nigger. That's what you're trying to do. You really are trying to run some kind of mind fuck game on people with these stupid memes. I'm telling you, this is from the book of Dusty. Y'all be reading the Bible. You need to read the book of Dusty too so you understand what's up. Because this right here is their prayer. You know how people go to church and they say, we get around people and they say the Lord's Prayer? This is the prayer of the Dusty right here. Please be with me. I know I ain't shit, but ride with me, die with me, help me become what I should be. Use all your energy, all your time, all your money, all your love, everything on me. And then I might maybe possibly someday in the future, unknown, undecided, to be the man that you imagine that I can be. That's just a guarantee of that, of course, because I may decide I want to stay dusty for decades, for my entire life, actually. So this kind of thing here, um, and then he gonna try to put a threat at the end, like I can't even stop laughing. But we don't want to start over, but we will if we have to. Bye. Please start over there somewhere. That's what you need to do. Because ain't nobody trying to be with you going through all this struggle and stuff and strife and stress. You trying to be like, got somebody set up to do struggle love. This is some amazing shit right here. I'm just like, it's just unbelievable to me. The Book of Dustmiticus. Oh, you guys are too much. That is funny. I was just amazed. I said this was one of the ones that came in this week. And I had to put this in there because I'm like, this, I can't hold on to this for a whole week. I will explode if I have to hold on to this. Oh my God, okay, but see, this is the kind of stuff. And then young girls read this, right? And they think, ooh, if I just be with him, then and I can help him raise himself up. I can help him become, a good man. And I can do this and I can do that. Girl, you better put that time and energy and effort into something that's going to help yourself. Putting it into some dust mite. Oh my God, this shit here was hilarious. This lady's about 955 years old. And look at that dude. Look how he's looking at her. When your sugar mama's cough is getting worse. Oh my God, he is so dusty. Oh, amazing. You're going to have plenty of them because this show is full of craziness. And we do this most Fridays. I can't say every Friday because, sometimes a sister want to get out the house. But this is unbelievable. I thought I was going to die. He looking at her like, please die, bitch. Please die. Oh, let's move on. Okay, now this one here asked, what would you do? What would you do? So here's the young lady. Oh, good morning. And here he go. Are you busy tonight? Okay, can the girl answer? Here he goes. Look, you got me fucked up. You got a nigga chasing you and shit. I don't do this bullshit. I don't know what type of niggas you used to. Be ready at 9:30. I'll be at your door. Call the babysitter up. Let her know I got her. How much they want, and you just have your ass dressed and ready by 9:30. I don't want to hear that I'm busy shit. A nigga been trying to show your stuck up ass a good time, and you keep treating me like I'm some sucker. See you at 9:30. Okay. So, um, good morning to you too. Could we, how could we say that? What you talking about? 9:30. Okay, I guess he mean 9:30 that night. That's kind of late to go on a date, isn't it? Maybe that's just me. Um, I'm thinking more like 7:30, 6:30. Maybe it's just my oldness. I don't be trying to go out to no date on no date at 9:30 at night. I mean, unless I'm already on the date, you know what I mean? But not starting the date at 9:30 at night. Should be closing up at 2. What am I supposed to do with you? Oh, I know what he would want, but no, that ain't happening, home skillet. But look at this. So what would you ladies do? So how would you handle something like that? I mean, it's that's a little forceful. You know what I mean? I'm like, I guess if I liked him, I would be down with that if I, already kicked at him or something. But it's like, obviously they haven't because she been, putting him off, and then he talking about, you got me chasing you and all this kind of stuff. And so obviously this would be their first date, and he just all commanding and stuff like that. See, that to me would be a turn off. I'm like, what? You ain't don't be running shit here. I decide what I'm gonna do, and I'm not going nowhere with your pressed ass. I was amazed. So anyway, you guys, are right, block and delete. Okay, there seems to be the general consensus is that he would be blocked. Okay, well, let's move on then. Now here we go. Now everybody knows these guys like the women at the top. Can't get enough of them. Got them all over, follow them all over Instagram, but liking all they posts and pictures. Being mad because their girlfriend don't look isn't built like that, all kind of stuff. Oh, they just mad. Look at all the fans that, what's her name, Megan the body. What's that chick's name? It used to be Buffy the Body. Now it's this Megan the Stallion chick. Same shit. And they used to like that. Like little Kim, child, she used to be the thing before she started tearing her face up with plastic surgery. So it's the same kind of thing. They like that kind of stuff. They love it. But then they say, well, if you're going to be this kind of woman, don't expect this kind of man. Y'all wasn't them kind of men ever to nobody. So a woman should be exactly what she wants to be, wear what she want to wear, dress what she want to wear, take booty shots if it makes her happy, whatever you want to do. Make whatever you want to do. Do what you want to do. Do what's going to make you happy. And do not worry about doing or not doing anything to please a man that you don't even fucking know. Okay, that's the part that kills me. You don't know these men and they up here trying to tell you what kind of woman to be. Get out of here. It's like more hoochie mamas are married and got somebody paying their bills and doing all this stuff for them than the good, educated, going to church chicks. They don't have nobody. So they say that this is what they want, but it's not really what they want because see, everybody, all the dudes at the bottom are spending money. And they don't really want to do that. They don't want to spend no money. They want to take you out nowhere. Buy you drinks, buy you dinner, romance you, buy you jewelry and shit, be all affectionate and stuff. They ain't trying to do none of them things. They just want to hit it and quit it. And so what they really want is the woman at the top, like I said. Now I'm gonna just be what the fuck I want to be, my rogue ass self, for the rest of my life. I even did something. You know what? I have a confession to make. I'm gonna show you what I did. Okay, I threw this resignation party for someone and invited, like all these people, these big wigs and stuff. And then this guy came from a local politician's office. And the guy was throwing a party for was, talking about how he had met this guy when he first started in the field and all this stuff. And um, so then he kind of like passed the baton, like the virtual baton to this guy to say a few words, to kind of back up what he was saying. Okay, this dude is a politician. He works with a politician. So he started, getting all pontificating about, what the goal was for this politician and how he was going to change things and what did. Okay, do you know what Deb did? Sitting right up there with the dude who was the thing, went like this. I didn't give a fuck if he was a politician. Stop fucking talking. That's exactly what I did. The whole room was people were like, but you guys know me. I'm me everywhere I go. I'm that 24/7, 365, that I'm always the same. I'm always the same little evil, short-tempered witch that I am anywhere else. And I didn't give a fuck about all them big wigs and all this stuff. Stop fucking talking. This is not about you. Rude bitch, motherfucker. Oh my God, it was so hot. And so, yep. And everybody's like, I couldn't believe you did that. I'm like, I tell you what, and then he was like, and I'll stop talking now. And I'm like, good. And went back to doing what I was doing. But sometimes they think if you a woman, that they can just run over you. No, not this one. And I don't give a fuck who you are. So yeah, that was a Dusty, and he got put in check. So let's move on. I just had to share that with you because that just happened the other day. Yeah, everybody in the whole room was like, "Oh god damn, this chick ain't no joke." All right, so here this dude, this one is hilarious. This was hilarious. Look at this guy. Well, he's featured on the show quite a bit. He evidently has a lot of good things. A lot of ladies like to quote him or what he quotes, what he puts up. And when your side chick starts talking about a relationship, you are a toy. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. You are a toy. Remember that from Toy Story? What he told Buzz Lightyear that he was just getting too full of himself and thinking that he was real. Oh, I thought I was going to die. Yeah, I did, Ash. I didn't mean it to be like that because all I was thinking of in that moment is shut up. Nobody cares to hear that. We're here for this guy. We're not to be talking about your political agenda. It was inappropriate and it was rude. Just like telling somebody that they are a toy is rude. That's like full of rudeness. Okay, let's move on. We have a lot more to cover. Have you ever noticed the relationship is stake only when the woman is unhappy? Says this little evil dweeb. Y'all not ready for that talk though. And so this dude gonna come co-sign, not a single lie detected. Okay, now let us talk about that. Why is the relationship at stake only when the female is unhappy? We're not ready for that talk. We're ready for that talk. And we're gonna have it right now. Okay, when you guys claim that you're unhappy, what you do is try to keep what you have because it's convenient and it's cheaper to keep or whatever you got your situation in your mind, and then you go and you cheat with one, two, possibly even more individuals. So you want to have your cake and you want to eat it too. Okay, so now, but when a woman is unhappy, she talks to you. She tries to tell you. She tries to elicit change, conversation, compromise, to work things out so that you're both happy. But you don't want to do that. So you blow her off, you brush her off, act like what she's talking about don't mean nothing. You want to do what you want to do. Okay? When she reaches the point where she's tired of that treatment, then she leaves. And y'all want to act all brand new like, what? She crazy. She just all of a sudden decided to leave. No, she's been complaining to you and asking for you to be different and do more, be better for months, sometimes even years before she decides that the relationship is over. So I don't know what they're talking about, that is that's the only time the relationship is at stake. But see, that's the mentality they have. That's why women are the ones that file for divorce because women get sick of trying, get sick of talking to a stone wall, get sick of talking to a man who's not paying any attention to what they're talking about, and their marriage is miserable. Their relationship is miserable. So then they end it. And the guys want to act like, it's all the woman's fault. No. If you had been acting right, then that wouldn't have been the end result. But you want to act stupid and think he's supposed to stay with you? Who does that? We have way too many options now, homeschooling. We're not doing that. It's not like the Victorian era when women had no rights. Okay? We do what the fuck we want to do. And no matter how many laws you try to change, that's never going back to that. Because even if we do it illegally, we still gonna do it. So you can change every law you want to. That don't mean shit. Please. So let's move on. Oops, let me go back to this. Okay, now this a dusty man. Dusty, super dusty. I don't know what in the world would prompt him to want to take a picture like this, mocking the poor baby. The baby laying there in her little diaper, having her little bottle. And here is the baby dusty daddy like that. And the woman says, imagine being cursed with a husband like what is this? A1, whatever his name is, light skinned and embarrassing. Oh, is he light skinned? He don't look light skinned to me. He looks brown skinned. Yeah, this is kind of something. She said he's light skinned and embarrassing. I mean, that comment was is the part of the funniest thing. He's just gross. Yeah, he's gross. The baby's cute, but he's just gross. And then, but her comment to me is the funniest part about he's light skinned. Why that even part of the conversation? Who black folks? They be coming up with some stuff. All right. Whoever posted this says explain this shit. Okay, so here we go. Just 'cause I suck eggplant don't mean I'm gay in New York. Most of the homies suck each other up. That's how we roll. Don't need my boys being horny. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's light skin either. But, maybe compared to her, he is. Okay, y'all dragging dude. Now look at this. I don't quite know what to make of this. Um, I just, I don't really know what to say about this, but I can tell you this. If he's got this mentality, and then he want to dip with women too because he's, denying that he's gay, this is a problem. This is a real problem. But I'm telling you, y'all better learn how to look for dick sucking lips. I've been trying to explain that to you. They all have them. Something about men's mouths, they change when they be wrapped around too many dicks. They lips change. They look different. They do something different with them. It's just kind of weird. Who is this fool? I yeah, it's very dangerous to women. It's very dangerous to women. And it's this mentality is just really very narcissistic. They want to have all the opportunities to do stuff and they have no repercussions for it. And they get mad when women don't want to mess with them. They want to call you, you know, so have you have some kind of phobia or something. I'm just like, wow, I don't know. I be looking at these dudes, man. If they even walk funny, I don't want to be bothered. They swing their hands funny. They do these limp wrist movements, or the ones that try to look even too gangster, but always got a whole bunch of dudes around them. I'm like, okay, something wrong with you too. That's just not normal. So I don't know. It's just kind of scary out there. These dudes are just messing up the whole society. Now this was funny. What in the quote Rick James the Stallion is this? Is this a man? Is this a woman? I mean, I don't quite know what to think. Is this a Halloween costume? I'm confused. It looks like a dude though, in the face, but them thighs and them hips. What's going on here? I'm so confused. I'm just really confused. Yeah, they do. I got a lot of pictures in of guys dressed oddly, shall we say that? But I didn't include them. We might have to do like a separate show on them because there's just so many of them that you guys have been sending. This could have waited too, but I already had put it in a slide, so you decided to use it. But yeah, this is really confusing to me. And looks like it has cleavage. So I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't know. But the main thing is I look at it and I say, okay, would I go out with that? And the answer is a solid no, dog. I sure wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. But it bothers me how many men don't want to, they don't like their masculinity anymore. And it just makes me wonder what's wrong? What's wrong with y'all that you don't like yourselves being guys? You want to try to be us. You can't be us. Okay, let's move on. And she talking about how she not gonna be letting somebody just dip out in her car. I don't blame her. Um, I don't blame her at all. I swallow my keys before I let him me off at work and keep my car. See, that's how I am. It's like, even my husband, he wanted to use my car a couple of times. I'm like, why you want to use my car? Use your car. Well, mine, I need this and that because yours is bigger. I like, well, then trade that piece of shit in and get you a bigger car. Why do you want to keep using mine? I need my car. And I hated it. He changed the seat and shit, changed the steering wheel up higher or lower or something. I don't know. I don't remember, but I remember it wasn't where I wanted it to be. And the seat would always be back to like Hong Kong or some damn where. And I'm short. I get in, my legs are swinging way away from the pedals. Oh my God, I hated that shit. So I would never, you can't drive my car. No. And he had an extra key to my car. I took it off his key ring too. I said, no, if you're gonna be using my car, you're gonna ask me first. You're not gonna be walking outside getting in my car. Oh my God. So yeah, she determined you right, Robin. That's exactly what this is. You're not driving my car and dropping me off. Yeah, that's really like, ugh. It's something about it when they be borrowing your car and stuff. Yeah, it just reduces their masculinity. Just makes them look like some kind of little bitch made simp. I don't like that. Get your own shit. Even if your shit isn't a bucket, it's yours. Okay, the Black Ellie Woods. Remember Ellie Woods from what was that movie with Reese Witherspoon? The one that made her famous. Anyway, Elle Woods. She says men claim to hate gold diggers, but what they actually hate is that they can't afford them. The second men get money, they entertain women who they know they could never get if they were broke. In conclusion, men love gold diggers. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And she's right. As soon as they get one of them, quote, bad babes or a trophy wife or something, they be paying straight out the ass. Yes, Legally Blonde. Thank you, Queen. Legally Blonde, Elle Woods. That's where that came from. The black Elle Woods. That's hilarious. But, this is so factual. That's the number one thing they do. They want to get that bad babe that they know wouldn't look at their ass if they didn't have no money. And that's some reality. That's when she closed out with "Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hit the floor." Okay, now this polo sad child in an empty apartment laying on the carpet. I moved out my grandma's house almost 2 years ago, and I'm still living like this, man. I thought furniture came with the house. You idiot. I mean, he could have rented a furnished apartment, I guess. They do have those still, but shit, them shit has fleas and bed bugs in them. I wouldn't be trying to do that. Deb doesn't like crawling things. You know what I do to get rid of crawling things? I spray that, what is it, diaphanous earth? I spray that on my carpet every couple of weeks. Kills everything. All crawling critters. And then I vacuum them up in my HEPA filtered vacuum cleaner and go on with my life. Yeah, I don't like things moving. In my house, you hopping, jumping, crawling. No, you ain't paying no rent. Get the fuck out. So that's what I do. And it's non toxic in case you have never tried it. I highly suggest it. But yeah, this po child right here, I don't know, boy. He just sad. Yeah, I mean, he don't even have to do that. He could look on. They have these things called free cycle. You just have to have a vehicle, to go pick up the stuff, like a pickup truck or a friend with a pickup truck, and people will give you nice stuff for free. They just want it out of their house, or they are moving it. They're moving to another state or country or something, and so they just want, they just got to get rid of it. They're not trying to hang around and bicker about a price. And so they just, tell you to come get it. So you just bring a friend, you come and get it. Brand new. This shit looks brand new sometimes. So, I mean, he could furnish his whole house if he had a truck and a friend without paying, any money. You just have to be creative. So, I don't know. That's my input on it. Okay, now this was some weird shit right here. I was giving this all kind of side eye. I'm like, what? What? You see that? He said, dog pussy is the best. Okay, so you look at that sentence and you're like, how do you mean that, sir? Because I'm not seeing no semicolons, dashes, commas, nothing in there that would make this be broken up or put any kind of other emphasis on it. And so this dude come back and say, "Boy, if you don't put that fucking comma after dog." Oh my God. This was just like out of control crazy. Y'all be sending in the best stuff. I'm telling you. I was like, who would actually do this? Yes, grammar and punctuation are key. Key to being, correct comprehension of what you say and write. Oh, but I don't really think he needed a comma there. I think he said exactly what he meant to say because the other kind of dog is DAWG, right? As I say that all the time. Home skillet. No, that's a no dog. Okay, DAWG. That's what I'm saying. So what's really going on? Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. See, y'all, these dudes. I mean, yes, y'all be good finding this crazy shit that these people post up. And it's like it's there's so much of it, just so much. It's like never ending. And so if you haven't sent anything into Dusty News Network for our Friday night show, and you're sitting there and you're thinking, "Wow, I really ran into some stuff that would be great on this show," please write down or put in your phone your email book address, whatever. Survivingdating@gmail.com. I'm gonna write it here in the chat room. Gmail.com. Send in your memes and comments with the subject line Dusty News. And I needed to say Dusty News so it'll filter in the correct folder. If it does not say that, it's gonna go whoever, wherever, and I'll probably never see it. I get like hundreds of emails a day. Oh, it's just unbelievable how much stupid stuff comes across my desk, my email things though. But that you should be watching the show now. You get an idea of the kind of stuff that we do and the kind of stuff that makes the cut. So if you run across some, please send it on in. Even if you're not sure, send it in anyway because you just never know. Okay, so let's move on. This shit had me hollering. It's like he says, "I will never tell a girl get comfortable again. She took her wig off, her makeup and lashes. Now I'm stuck with this hardworking nigga." Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. I couldn't stop laughing. Because, is this really a girl? I guess it is, huh? Either that or it's a dude in transition. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. I'm just not really sure what I'm seeing here. But whatever it is, this is a yikes moment for real. And I'm looking at, okay, dude, you couldn't tell that this was kind of like this used to be a dude, and you got tricked by some makeup and a wig and some eyelashes. I'm kind of scared. A lady boy. Well, whatever it is, I wouldn't be fucking with it. So that's like, I don't even really know what to say. But dude here is like really embarrassed about his choice. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's not working for me. And so let's move on. Now, this right here is some really serious fantasizing going on, and some squinting in a mirror and thinking that well, I don't even quite know what kind of delusions this guy is under to think that he looks like Boris. Boris is fine as hell. And this guy is like, it's irritating to having a celebrity look alike. Everywhere I go, people tell me I look like Boris Kojo with a little beard. I know and I don't care. Hmm. Do you see a resemblance? Do you see a resemblance there? I suppose the dome edge has some basic similarity, and that's where it ends. Everything else is different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the people who told him that lie, they need to be lined up and slapped. Just like Three Stooges style. You know how Mo used to line up Larry and Curly and Simp or what Shrimp or whatever his name was, and he would just go slap and then back the other way slap. That's what needs to happen to those people that told that man that lie. Cause y'all need to stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't know what they are, Keisha. We don't care if it's a joke or if it's serious. All we do on the Dusty Network, News Network, is talk about what is online for public consumption. Okay? Now, whether they meant it, whether it was an accident, whether they photoshopped it, whether it was true, whether it was, a meme, none of that matters. We don't question that here. What we do is talk about what we see, which is what is presented for the public consumption. Okay? And this is the end result of whatever way, however it got here. This is the end result. And this is what people are seeing, and this is what people are responding to. So that's all we talk about here. And he's delusional. Seriously. I'm like, you couldn't look like Boris Kojo if somebody was blind, motherfucker. You still wouldn't look like Boris Kojo. Woof. And I hate when they say females, but whatever. Now, why his name got to be Hog at the end? Ugh. Anyway, he says, why do females pee so hard? It should sound like y'all be frying chicken. Oh my God. Oh, niggas don't have no sense at all. Just none. Zero. Visual slander. Faith is crazy. Oh, he look like Shrek. Y'all just stop. I don't know, but I have, you be in the stalls and people being there next to you. You do hear it sound like it's like a river or something. I'm like, God damn, you must have been holding it for a long time. That's not good for your kidneys and your bladder to do that, girlfriend. You need to go more often. That'll give, like, if that's your woman, you in the next room. When people be a couple, they tend to keep the door open when they do such things. And so, you're going to get a good earful. It's not like you have to strain to hear it. Oh my God. So let's move on. Now, this is she exposing a game that men play. I be trying to tell y'all how they be doing this distraction tactic. And you women do be holding it. Unless they be doing the pee-pee dance and all kind of stuff, trying to make it stay in there. Now, he just said niggas only answer one question at a time, and it'd be the most irrelevant one, right? And they do that. Her. So you really fucked that bitch and you bought her a Sprite. Him. Ain't nobody bought no fucking Sprite. Oh my God. And you know what? Then y'all allow yourself to be distracted talking about the Sprite instead of going circling back to the first part of the question. But really, if you got to ask him like that, I don't understand why you would even ask him. But of course, that's not the point of this meme. The point of this is to talk about how to be dodging the issues and y'all, fall for it. So this is it. Sound like a super soaker. I don't know you people. I don't know who you are, but you're so right. That's exactly what it sounds like. Oh my God. So, have you experienced this though? I have. You go. That's why you don't compound the thing. When you're gonna ask them a question, you ask about one issue at a time. That's how you circumvent this. But then you'll get the thing that I talked about in the last video, the 12 red flags where you ask them a question and then they answer your question with a question and then they take you down the road of deflection and distraction, and you don't even realize what happened. But yeah, this is just another angle to that same game, and it's unfortunate, but hopefully some of the young girls here listening can get a clue and be like, oh yeah, so and so tried to do that to me. So then next time they try it, you'll be like, look, I know what you're trying to do. Let me stop you right now. You're gonna answer this question. Remember the meme that was in the Dusty News like the week before last, where the dude had been laying in bed for 8 days. He said, "I've been asleep for 8 days because my girl told me when I wake up I need to tell her who Tasha is." So that nigga had been asleep for 8 days, like he's Jesus or some shit. Oh my God, this is too funny. I too funny. All right, let's move on. Okay, now this came in today too. This came in. Amazing. Look at the video. It's called the 12. What is it, Lady Boss? It's the last two videos I just put up. Amazing. 12 something red. Oh, 12 hidden red flags or 20 red flags that you don't really recognize as being game and get you women get all tripped up about it. But it's typical shit that they do, and it's not just black men. White men do the same shit, and but it's like it's a very telling kind of behavior. But right here this is part of the Dusty Bible here, because this is what they want. This is what they dream of. Look how he's covering his mouth all girlified. Girl, marry me on down on one knee like an idiot. Dude, but I don't have a house, a car, a highly paid job, and a high bank balance. Girl, I want you as my husband, not as my ATM. Now, see, what is this right here? This is Dustyrella. That's what it is. He's Dustyrella, and he's trying to, they want to portray themselves as being something that a woman would want, regardless of the fact that he doesn't bring anything at all of benefit to her life. So, I mean, what she just gonna he's like a child then. If she got to support him, if she got to take care of him, you're a kid then. What is the point of this? I'm confused. But yeah, I saw this and it's like, this is once again trying to, persuade women to accept nonsense and struggle love under the guise of, you're doing a good thing because you're focusing on love. You're not kidding. You're not focusing on what I can bring to the table and how I can be a productive member of this marriage. You just want me to be your man. Yeah, I would never, me either, Ab. I'm not asking you out. I'm not paying, and I'm not driving, and I'm not proposing, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to do it. If I have to do all that shit, then I'm the man in this relationship. That makes you the bitch. Okay? And I am not lesbian. I have nothing against lesbians. I mean, fine. Ain't none of them ever mess with me or done anything negative to me. They do their thing, I do mine. But what I'm saying is, since I'm not like that, why would I want a man and I'm going to be stepping up and being the man? What are you then? Oh, so I don't understand women who take this approach. That doesn't work for me. So let's move on. This dude, look at his expression. When she has 5 kids and has the nerve to say, take it easy, be gentle, it hurts. Yeah, Grace, that would be my thing on it. He'd say she would vacuum the beach before she proposed. Oh my God. But look at dude's face though. He got the twisty lip for real. Aren't his diamonds a little bit too big? They're like dangling like women's earrings. I don't know. I don't understand that. And why you got them in both ears? Is that a thing? I don't know about these things. I don't go out with men who dress like that. And look at that. He got all them Mr. T necklaces on and shit. No. Cute face though. But mm-mm. Oh, look at her. She says, y'all need to stop being obsessed with helping a man grow a plant, sis. And I understand exactly what she means. You could grow a vegetable garden, you could grow some beautiful flowers, you could grow all kind of stuff that makes the world a better place, that fills your stomach, that helps, improve your diet, that helps the bees sustain bees and hummingbirds and stuff. You could do stuff that actually benefits this, life forms on this planet, as well as our air, our water, adds beauty to the visualness of your neighborhood, all kinds of benefits to you growing something that is a living thing that's going to benefit from your assistance, but you helping a grown man. What are you doing? I totally get it. I thought I almost put this in the dusty, the what you call them, savage, but it's not really savage. It's just real. So maybe I need to come up with another award, the reality slam or something, because that's what it is. And she's just definitely trying to get y'all who want to do that wasting that time helping a man to do something more constructive with your time. So, even though this isn't really a dusty news thing, if you do what she's talking about, you're the dusty one, not him, you. This too almost made it into um, the what you call it, the Savage Awards. But we have stuff that's actually worse. That's what's so amazing. And she say nobody cheats more than a man who is not good in bed. He be out there trying to show off his disability. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna die. These ones this week were so hilarious. Exactly, Ivory. Plants have potential. Potential to make roses, potential to make seeds or, be something that you could put in a pot and eat. I mean, all kind of stuff. Dusties don't have any potential at all. Yeah, this is good. We out there trying to show off his disability. I'm like, oh my God. Ah, yeah. Uh, yeah, because one day we going to have like the girls' night out and we going to get together and we going to talk about all the disappointing men that we have all dealt with. And I'm sure that will be some shit that will have us in convulsions laughing. Because, across this country, there's men that fit this category and they will swear that they have the gold medal in dickology, that they is just such putting it down. They such cocksmen. They just got, awards and shit. And if you tell them that they ain't hitting nothing, then they get upset. Well, nobody else ever complained. Well, that's probably because they just didn't want to waste any breath. But did they see you again? No, they sure didn't. And that's because you were not putting it down, sir. You weren't. So, and then if you don't have, especially you don't have no money, you don't have no money for her to like feel like she can compensate for your lack of dick delivery. And then you think somebody want to be bothered with you, and you're short and fat and funny looking and can't fuck too and broke. Oh my God, you just a straight loser. No, dude, not happening. Now this sister here, she want to get her daughter back, and she went. I mean, she was straight savage with her kid, but still not quite enough to win an award. But look at the makeup she put on her. Her hair is jacked up. Some of it's weave or curled or something. Some of it's straight. It looked like she half washed it. She put on a safety vest with a suit jacket and a striped skirt and some kind of leggings, and she just looked jacked the fuck up. And this what she says, this is how you show up to your daughter's middle school class when you are tired and fed up of her showing out. My turn. Shatima Griffin with her husband Dwayne Griffin, and they plotting on their daughter and they about to ruin her life. Nothing teenagers hate more than being embarrassed by their parents. That is enough to make them want to like drop out from school and take the first thing smoking to Mars because they don't want to be bothered. So she got the right thing. She is gonna show and then tell her daughter, you act this fool again, then I'm gonna be back up here again with a new outfit on and clown some more. And that little girl will do everything in her power to keep her mother from that school. This was hilarious. I had to give her some props, isn't it? I know she will. Because I'm telling you, my parents would come to school, and my mother always dressed really nice and stuff, but it didn't even matter. It's the fact that your mother came to school. And so she gonna get this little girl about to get the double whammy. Not only did her mother come to school, her mother come to school looking crazy. And so her friends are gonna be like, damn, your mother is whack. And you must be whack too, because you got a whack ass mama. So she is gonna be like, ooh, so embarrassed. And I guess her mother is trying to yeah, she's doing the most. She's doing the most on purpose because her daughter don't know how to act. So I applaud her. I think it's hilarious. I was, I just, shit. I wish I had a thought of that, but I didn't have to. I just went up to my daughter's school and acted stupid, and so dressed regular. I was a personal trainer at the time, so I just went up there in my gym clothes and act and showed out. She was like, "No, mommy, no." That was what she said. "No, mommy, no, no, mommy, no." It was like her little mantra, and I'm like, "Shit, I'm on my way." Okay, now this was funny. What do you think about people who don't marry for love but for money? Okay, and then here, of course, here comes some dude. Are American ladies also loving for money? So, in other words, if you want to marry somebody for money instead of just for love, uh, it's like you can't. They act like you can't have both. And so he's, just some ratchet ass ooga booga name talking about they're loving for money. So trying to say that American women are whores. That's what he's trying to say there, in case you don't get it. And then the next one, gonna come talking about there's a special place in hell for them because you want a man that has some ends meeting and you don't not down with struggle love. Now you got to be banished to hell. And this other dude says that that's not a marriage, that's a partnership. Okay, what the fuck? So these guys think that you're supposed to get married to them and sit up there broke and uncomfortable, but you in love. It's like, what, are you guys still teenagers? Okay, these look like grown men to me. Mustaches and shit, lines on their face. They ain't children, but they still have this mentality where a woman is supposed to be with them and involved in struggle love. All y'all who think that need a reality check. You need a reality check because this is stupid. Anybody who marries anybody this day and age that's struggling financially, and you're the man that's supposed to be the quote provider and all this old stuff, and you don't have no money, why would you think some woman want to get with you? Shit, she could be struggling by herself. Yeah, they want you to submit and listen to them and be all this other stuff, and your ass broke as hell. Psh, please. Now this was really funny. They're talking about the different styles with which a woman throws your shit out the house. See, this is an important and logical discussion about it. And what this young lad is pointing out is that the neatly arranged, stacked boxes of shoes with the lids on them, the clothes still on the hangers, laid neatly across the rail. So all he has to do is pick them up and lay them across his back sleep. Nothing's cut, nothing's burnt, nothing's dirty. See, just very organized, but he is put out. So they're saying that the one who was emotional, right, and just threw the shit all over the place. And there's dude out there picking up his stuff, looking all shocked and surprised. Do you see him? See him over there on the far right? He looking up at the girl taking a picture. And whoever says this dude on the right can probably get his girlfriend back, mainly because she's emotional. And when you're still emotional, even if you're angry, those are emotions that you're projecting towards that person, right? So there's still a way for him to activate something in you because he knows you still have feelings for him. They may be negative feelings, but there's still feelings. And usually, if you're that angry, you are hurt. Okay, so this thing is right. He probably can get her back. But on the left, where she put everything all neat, she was too calm. She is decisive. She has made a sound decision. She don't want you to have nothing to say. Everything is there, even your pet gerbil Everything out there. So just come get your shit. You're done here, sir. You're done. It's a wrap, dog. So I thought this was very interesting, even though it was funny and dude over there looking dusty as hell with his shit all over the lawn. It's got a ring of truth to it. You know what I mean? Now this right here, oh my God. Look at this. Okay, first of all, let's start with them knobby knees covered with ash and ground in dirt. What in the freaking world? Girlfriend, for real? For real, for real. That's how you gonna be walking around. And look at that hair. The boots, the wig, the knees. Lord, that's what the caption says. And they don't have no mattress, but they land in the spot where a mattress would be, covered with sheets that ain't on a mattress because they don't have one. I'm like, wow, is this what struggle love looks like? So, I just have no personal knowledge. I just never seen anything like this, Becky. I just seem to know. What are they doing? Why are they laying on the floor like that, Becky? Jesus said, fuck all y'all. I'm out. That's like, don't be involving me in it. Don't put me in this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand why they have a cell phone and no mattress. Why are you in an apartment with no mattress, sir? And got this woman laying next to you. What's wrong with her? They must be, they must be doing, yeah, but look like she got off of them outside, Ivory. Like that looked like some cement scraping going on there. That ain't carpet burns. That's white. That's where there's top layer of skin got scraped off. That there is from being on some cement, okay, or rocks or some shit. Yes, I don't know. I'm not familiar with Struggle Love. I haven't met her. But ooh, honey, that thing right there, that made me itch. I'm like, okay, this is just two dusties laying on the floor. I can't. Now, how did this get in here? This must be an accident. I don't know what this is. Um, oh, I remember now. Okay, yeah. It's coming back to me. Okay, so he puts this up here that they should ban, not banned, like a musical band, ban abortions and child support and watch women start properly qualifying these men that they, quote, allow to hit it raw. Okay, now he's talking about was something that happened in Ireland. Motherfucker, your ass live in Cleveland, Ohio. So don't worry about what's going on in Ireland. It don't have shit to do with you. And the thing about it is, if women were banned abortions and child support, okay, who you think is supposed to take care of the baby that you made? This is stupid. See, this is some serious dusty logic right here. This is dusty logic. And it's just kind of amazing that he would think that women are responsible for qualifying a man that they allow to hit it. He knows he's gonna make a baby. What, you just born yesterday? You don't know nothing about birth control and condoms and stuff? You trying to put it all on her because she let you. What about the disease process? Your dick is gonna rot and fall off, you idiot. That's nobody's responsibility but yours. And you making babies right and left and stuff, carrying around STDs, your dick itching and bleeding and pissing with razor blades and stuff. That's on you. That's no woman's responsibility to protect you from your damn self, idiot. Yeah, this is how they do. They want to, the dusties of the world never want to take responsibilities for anything. Any kind of way they can flip the responsibility on the women and refuse to be accountable and responsible for themselves, that's what they do. So that's why we put this in here. I had to stare at it for a minute before it would come back to me. I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, now I remember. Yeah. So he thinks that these white dudes that's in law is going to allow niggas to have, they're going to ban abortions and ban child support and think that they're going to get to just go around and be fancy free dropping babies everywhere. No, what they're going to do is they want to ban abortion because they're going to make you have to be responsible for your children. You don't even understand the goal. What's the real goal here? They trying to get in niggas' pockets. And they're gonna have a legal way to do it. It won't be shit you can say. They're gonna take your tax returns. They're gonna take your cars. They're gonna take your driver's licenses. They're gonna take your permits to work. You a long distance truck driver, taxi driver, anything like that. Oh, they're gonna take your license. They're gonna take all kind of shit from you. Everything. And then because you don't want to, be responsible for the kids that you make, you trying to make it be women's fault and women's responsibilities. No, sir. No, no, no. I'm telling you. Dusty. This is straight dusty logic. And this was this was cute too. The useless flesh around the eggplant is called the man. There's nothing more for me to say there. I just looked at it and was like, wow, wow, wow. Yep, or lock them up. In which case they'd be able to pimp them, to make money, prison labor, pay them 10 cents an hour, and make them pay restitution, and still got to be owing child support when they get out. So it's not like they're going to be saving any money. They're going to have arrearages that they have to pay off. So, and they might be paying that for the next 40. Kid might be 40 years old. They still paying child support because that's a debt that you can't wipe out with bankruptcy. It don't work. You on the hook for that shit until you pay it or until you die. One or the other. But yes, the useless flesh around the eggplant is called the man. And shit, most of the time, even that's useless. Let's move on. Jared asks, why do women cry when they're angry? And somebody with some weird name come back and says, because they realize it is illegal to murder you, and that shit is frustrating for them. Of course it is. No, Robin, I haven't written any of these. But it's like someone was reading my mind. It's like these people, somebody was positively psychic. Yeah, that is why we cry when we're angry. Because you do want to kill them. You do want to do that. You imagine all kind of stuff about them, going to call them all kind of names and everything, but it's all in your mind. And you start realizing, wow, wouldn't it be great if I could just take him in a plane and just fly over a volcano and drop kick him out of the thing into the center of the volcano and watch him melt into the molten lava. Or maybe I could be like a nip tuck and tie hams to his ass and throw him out into the Everglades and watch him become a snack. Or maybe I can give him bleach to drink. I mean, you know what I mean? You start looking at them, you have all kind of ways you want to plot their demise. But you realize you can't really do that because if you do that, then you're going to be on snapped and then you'll be in prison for the rest of your life. So you just have to you have to decide. I don't know, Charmin K, why you can't see them, why everybody else can see them. It's right on the screen. But yeah, I thought of all kind of creative ways that I could off somebody. But see, I ain't trying to go to nobody's jail. I'm not trying to do that. So many men are still living that just for, the grace of whatever, they are still alive because I decided that I didn't want to go to prison. But if I was one of them really crazy women, I wouldn't care about that and I would happily go for them 12 years to sit down and I would be pleased because I would know that the earth was rid of you. So, yeah, it's very frustrating and I'm glad he recognizes that and he understands women's feelings about it. And that is exactly why women cry when they get angry because of the frustration and the disappointment in the legal system. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, what is all of this? Oh, I remember this one now. See, remember these were done 2 weeks ago because I missed last week. So this girl is writing Aubrey, and Aubrey is the one who does hair. So this chick, let's call her Sheila. Sheila says, my friend told me that you do really good makeup, and I just seeing how much you charge. So then Aubrey says, um, she goes with the best and everything, and that's her price range. She puts her price range 60 to 70, $55 to $70. And so the girl says, well, dang, really? Okay, can you accept any other kind of form of payment besides cash? And the woman's like, well, I do accept other forms of payments, food stamps or something like that. And this one says, well, I may be a little weird, but my dude and I, if he provides you private services, could you do it for that? I just really want my shit done so I can be cute. I'm not gonna be mad. I just really need you to do it, please. So she's like, LMAO, is this a joke? Are you serious? And she's like, I'm dead serious, boo. He got some good dingling. I'm not gonna front. Please. I just really need my makeup done. No offense to you at all. Okay, so the caption says, so we out here paying with a nigga's eggplant now? And I'm like, big pimpin'. Kids MV is like, wait, what? Oh my God, I'm telling you, this is the stuff that you guys find on the internet. Because, see, like I said, there's thousands of you, right? There's thousands of you out looking. There's only one of me. So you guys be finding some rare jewels out there that is unbelievable. The stuff that I couldn't even imagine finding. And here it is in living color. But yeah, she girlfriend want her makeup did. And she gonna like, oh here, just take this nigga, whatever. I need my makeup did and I don't have no money. So you nigga go over there and work that $75 off. Make that magic happen. You know? Why not? Pimping her, but I mean, they want to be tipping out and getting side pieces and shit anyway, and it don't benefit you. Why not do it where it's gonna benefit you if he wanna be out there? You know what I mean? Shit. I mean, I can't be mad at her. That's what I'm saying. I can't be mad at her because she trying to make the shit work for her. If you want to cheat, that don't help. That don't help me nothing, no kind of way. But yeah, I thought that was pretty amazing. Now this shit was hilarious right here. This was funny. Um, when you're married to your best friend, she surprises you with romantic notes on the mirror in the morning. And look at dude grinning, taking a picture of it. And she's like, one of her notes says, "You ain't that cute. You ain't even that cute," she said. And then another note says, "Your hairline is uneven." And then the number one classic that makes this perfect for the show is she tells her husband, "You look dusty." Oh my God. This was hilarious. I don't know. I'm like, these love notes that she left him are funny as hell. Girlfriend has a great sense of humor. So you can see why their marriage would be full of a lot of laughs because she is off the hook. You look dusty and your hairline is uneven and you ain't even that cute. And look at him taking a picture of it and laughing his ass off. That is funny. Isn't that cute though? I thought it was really cute. Yeah. He ain't even that cute and his hairline is uneven and he does look dusty. But that's her little boo thing and she love him though. She love him though. Shut up, Felicia. Oh my God, I'm crying over here, you guys. I got tears running down my face. Yeah, she got a great sense of humor. I think you know what I mean. That's what you want though in your marriage, because shit can be it gets hard. It gets very very serious, and so if you have a situation where you can do stuff like that, and he said he gonna be laughing about that shit for a week. You know what I mean? It lightens things, and every time he looks at her, he gonna be like, I'm dusty, huh?" And they gonna fall out laughing. You know what I mean? So I think her approach is beautiful. I think this meme is hilarious, and she's on one, and it's really a funny thing. I enjoyed that one. Okay, now here we go into our Savage Awards. Cause that other one was almost savage, but it was too cute to make it a savage word. Now look at this shit right here, looking like a science experiment. And she says, when you spray Raid and the roach, wipe his eyes and stand up like what? Oh my God, I thought I was gonna die. Like, look look at this dude. Oh, I don't even know what to say, but this is the savage. This is some savage shit right here. Juanisha Davis done called this man a roach, and he wiping his eyes and stand up like what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, he look like E.T. You got them long ass fingers too. Oh my God. A roach mixed with a turtle. You know what? I can't with you people. DNN Savage Award #1. I think we got 4 tonight. This is #1. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, let's see this one. Like, look at a girlfriend that threw dude shit into a Christmas tree shape and put a star on the top. Oh, all he getting for Christmas is the fuck out of my house. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't stop laughing. This stuff is just priceless. I don't even know what to say. These women are cray. I thought I was savage. They got me beat. Because their savagery is funny. Mine is more serious. I just want to chase some folks and shooting them and stuff. But look at this. Look at this. How you gonna take the time to make a Christmas tree shape with somebody's shit? But see, if we reflect back to that previous slide, then the fact that she took her time and it's all organized and stuff, that means he's not coming back. According to that previous logic, that means it's a wrap. But yeah, then they put the star on the top and shit. I was like, oh no, she didn't. Now come on now. Yeah, this was just too much. I was like, she is so serious. This is funny. Okay, let's move on to Savage Award #3. When you killed all the other bed bugs and you now must face the queen. Ah! Oh my God. Oh, lady, really? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you dressed like that? Why? Stop it. Face, you better come back alive so you can die on this one. Because I'm telling you, this here, look at her face. Ooh, scary. Oh man, if I saw something like this looking at me, boy, I would be taking off like FloJo. They'd be like, "Who is that little short person running down the street looking like a Smurf speed?" And that would be me, because I would be like trying to get away from that. She looked like she about to grow fangs and tap into your jugular for a minute. I'm like, oh no, I got to go. I can't be here. I don't know what that is. They said it's a bed bug. I don't know what that is, but that is some scary stuff. She from Wakanda? Nah, she got booted out. All the people in Wakanda look nice. She got the boot. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's hideous looking. See, radical angels, you're trying to like sort things out. We don't care about that. We're trying to make it be logical. This is the Dusty News Network. We don't care about all of that stuff. What we talk about is what it is, what the meme is, what the comment is, all this other stuff. I don't know. It just looked like an ugly woman to me. Like she could be like a crack fiend or something. That's what it looked like. She got to make that money. And so there you go. Okay. Now they don't sell. They probably sell them at Walmart though, but not Amazon. And the last slide of the evening is a total bust on Dusties. gonna die. Look at dude posing with his old ass on that background, acting like he's really, standing on this stairwell that's too short to be a real staircase. You see what I mean? The proportions are wrong. And then there's an edge of the background on the far right showing that it's just a background. I was like, no, no, you didn't. If anything, he should have been on the other side with his foot up. I don't know. I don't know how wide this thing is, but it just looks as a hot mess. A hot mess. And he's sitting up there trying to look all fly. Nigga, if you don't stop with your perpetrating a fraud ass. And so this lady, she's like, and this is how bad y'all dudes are at lying. Yeah, this is I'm at my house. This is my house. I got a mansion. Oh, yes, and it's wrinkled, right? They didn't even put like you got to get it done at the cleaners and you put it on a roller. And so then when you roll it down, it doesn't have any wrinkles in it. And you have a wooden dowel on the bottom, so it's weighted and makes it hang. I used to do photography, so I know how to do it. But I'm like, this is just ratchet. This is very ratchet. This is one of them hood kind of photographers that make everybody think that they, know what they're doing. It's just some old hood stuff. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna be sick. So I hope that you enjoyed the festivities tonight because yeah, you see all kind of stuff behind it. That's what I'm saying. Dude is just this is like the ultimate in ratchetry. I don't even know what to say. There's no excuse for this kind of stuff. And trying to run a fraud on somebody like that. Let me see. Where's the thing, my slide about? Oh, here it is. Okay. If you want to send in some stuff for this show, that's where you send it right there. The Dusty News Network. All you saw what kind of stuff that we put up tonight. You want to share your stuff, your finds with us, you email it to survivingdating@gmail.com. Make the subject line Dusty News. It has to have that in there. And so that it'll filter in the correct folder. Otherwise, it will get lost in my thousands of emails and may never be seen again by human eyes. So make sure you make the subject line Dusty News. That's key. All right, just send it to me there, and then we'll be looking at them and pick the ones we want for each show. So don't hesitate. Send in whatever you find. We'll make the determination of if it's suitable or not. And like I said, if it's not, we just may end up on the Instagram channel instead. But either way, we generally use most of what you guys send in. So I will be back. I don't know. I'm gonna be up visiting my cousin Joy. You guys like my visits with her because we're gonna do a couple of video recordings this weekend, and then when I get back, I'll upload those. So I'll have some more Joy and Deb vids for you in the coming week, and we will do What the Fuck Tuesday, the relationship advice column on Tuesday. And I think, right, isn't that what we said, Lady Boss? We would do it this Tuesday, but New Year's Eve we're not. We're going to do it on Monday instead because of New Year's Eve. That's as much a holiday. That's when the partying goes on, more so than New Year's Day. So we're going to do the What the Fuck Tuesday on the 30th of December instead of the 31st. But you'll be reminded. Everything will be up for you to see. And I'll see you guys then on Tuesday at the latest. This is Deb Cooper from survivingdating.com. Thank you for coming and sitting in with me for this broadcast edition of the Dusty News Network, where we make fun of fools on the internet. Send in your memes and stuff to survivingdating@gmail.com. And if you have advice questions you want to be on the What the Fuck Tuesday show, check the show description down below and submit your question using the link there. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Lady Boss, for coming through and taking every control of everything. And I will see you all later.